Hello and welcome to Chapter 8 of the trading course. Now, you've been through the first 7 chapters of the course now. You've learned technicals, you've learned mindset and risk management, and you've actually put all that together into a trading plan. That's a wonderful starting point for your success. But now that you have a trading plan put together, and now that you have a good understanding of the different types of technical work, risk management work, psychology work, and other things that you need to do, you need to get some experience. And more importantly, you actually need to see whether that trading plan you put together in the previous chapter is a successful and profitable trading plan. So that is what chapter 8 is all about. In this chapter, we're going to be going through the process of testing your strategy and testing your results to actually see, is your strategy successful? Does your trading plan need refining? And if it doesn't, building some confidence and building some knowledge on how effective your strategy is so that when you go to live trading, you can do that successfully with ease and without any stress. So within this section, within this new chapter, we are going to talk about a few things. First of all, we're going to talk about the different types of backtesting. There are a few different ways to backtest that I personally use and that I think are very beneficial. Some people know only of one way, and the majority of people don't know any or don't actually backtest at all. Backtesting is really important. Doing these 3 different types of backtesting that we're going to talk about is going to give you a full range of things, allow you to get the most out of the market and the most out of your time testing. After we've spoken about the 3 major ways to backtest, we're going to look at the process for backtesting one of these methods. We'll then talk about the process for the other type of backtesting, which is going to cover 2 of those 3. And from there, we're then going to look at how to track your testing. When you know all of that, you know how to actually go through the backtesting process and you know how to track all of the data that you found within it. We're going to look at how you can review and how you actually benefit from your testing. Because the last thing you want to do is put in loads of work, put in loads of hours, and actually get nothing out of it because you're not reviewing, you're not backtesting, you're not reviewing, and you're not benefiting from your testing. So that's going to be the video after we've been through the processes. And from there, we will talk about how you can bring backtesting into a daily routine or a weekly routine within your trading. We'll conclude it all there, and you should be well on your way to actually begin backtesting at a professional and very, very efficient and effective level. So that will be a nice wrap up to this section. So before we get into any of that, however, we should just quickly talk about what is backtesting. Well, backtesting is the process of reviewing past price data to test your strategy and rules. We go back into the past, look at previous months, previous weeks, and previous years of price action, and test the strategy and test the rules that we actually built in the previous 7 chapters of this course within the markets to see how effective your approach is over the long term. See how many wins you get, how many losses you get, how much profit you can make overall, and the different win ratios and time between trades, all of these things that you should expect, so that when you go to trade live, you know exactly what you're looking for and you know exactly how everything is going to work. So why should we backtest? Why shouldn't we just trade live? Well, first of all, we're going to be out of tune with our strategy, as we just spoke about. If you don't backtest, you have no knowledge on previous data and the previous effectiveness of your strategy. You're just diving into the market. And backtesting actually allows you to collect months or years of data in a short space of time. What this does is actually shows you if a strategy works. It builds much needed confidence. Confidence is very important in the markets, and it keeps you aligned with your trading strategy as well. It's easy to stray away and make bad moves, but if you're testing and you're seeing how effective it is to stay streamlined and keep tunnel vision, then that's actually going to be a lot easier to do, which is going to be profitable for you in the long run. So that's just a brief introduction to backtesting. Now, in the next video, we're going to talk about the different types of backtesting that we can be doing and the different ways that they're going to help you, which order you should be doing them in, and things like that. So let's get into it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you over in the next video.